Hi, Bubba. You're not gonna like it out here, honey. It is raining. Yeah, I know. Ah, great. Now I gotta try and get back inside. We are gonna paint some kitchen drawers today. Very exciting. I know.
Cut out the notch around the wall.
Okay.
You know, these edges cut. That was the piece that I cut wrong, but I'll be able to use it over
You
here.
can, okay.
So, yeah, it's not a massive waste, but yeah, some of these things in here needed to be just notched out. That was the one I just cut.
Yeah.
Here.
That looks so good.
Yeah, so I want to get this section up here done, and then do the do the vertical on here and the top of that. I mean, I might stop over there until we figure out what we're gonna need for the wall.
Oh, wow.
So
Cool.
it's not too bad.
And it's kind of, you can tell the difference, like standing on it. I don't know, like you feel like you're on the floor.
Oh, rather than
Rather than
a
just
whole bunch of little staples,
yeah,
stuff like that. Yeah,
it feels a lot sturdier.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, this looks great.
Yeah, there's like spots where those the bolts that are going through to tie the trailer to the frame are sticking up that are going to have to be.
Yeah.
I'll figure out. I mean, it's not even as obvious as it felt like originally. Somewhere over here. There's one right in this corner here. But yeah, like it's not as bad as it.
No,
it's not even going to be as bad as I thought.
When
you have to hollow that much out of there to.
It's not really like you can totally see it just looking at it. I don't know if you can feel it, but
that's what I think. Maybe there's a better chance if you step on it, you'll feel
notice.
a little bit of a mound.
But no, it looks good.
Size of this area and how much more of this hillside I'll maybe have to carve out or something.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably do something like that with logs all the way down it.
Yeah.
Change the sizes.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, this was just kind of shuffled over here but it might make, if I kind of push it out a little better and then build this up a little higher.
Yeah.
I'll need kind of a retaining wall.
Yeah.
So I could probably use all this old shit wood. And then, yeah, like I think it would actually be not a bad idea to, in this section, rather than just knocking it straight down.
Yeah.
Is in this section make a bench.
Oh, okay.
And then we can put something on there, but the bench will actually already be part of the
wall.
Yeah, the hillside will be a bench that just curves around, like a curving bench.
Yeah, I like that.
Set up here, but might not be. It's just not quite long enough. should sit flat. But we just have to get that all glued and hooked up wherever the sink ends up being. This will sit down here. Make sure it's got a little bit of a downward slope on it, and then this will adjust to wherever the sink is. I'll have to put an extension on here to go up to the top.
Right.
But, yeah, just a compression fitting, I think. So and then I needed the other piece because I needed to increase the length here.
Oh, okay.
Because I dropped this down because this was up here.
Right. Yeah, I remember.
So yeah, by dropping it down here,
Mm-hmm.
with the extension in there, use the collars to add the other piece of pipe. Make sure it sits under this. Cover it all in, and then we're good to go.
We're good. We're laughing.
Got it. And then we've just got 700 other things to do.
Sure do.
And I'll get this sanded out like the rest of this. But yeah, it seems to make it pretty rough. So hopefully then with that, and then we'll clean it with mineral spirits and stuff just to make sure we've got no dust on there.
Yeah, really good surface.
And we should be able to paint that with the epoxy. So.
And it does take off a little bit of that yellow.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is kind of nice. Yeah. I mean, the paint will cover it anyways.
Because I think the good thing is there's probably enough for 2 coats in there for pretty much all of it. But if we'll definitely do 2 coats on the bottom.
Yeah.
But even if only get 1 coat on the top and it looks good because it's not a dark color.
Yeah.
Then that's probably good enough for sealing it off.
Yeah.
And unless someone's going in there with their keys and scraping the sides and trying to peel it off, it should be
okay.
Should be fine for. And then if we find it isn't and there's a couple of scratches, we'll just buy repair kits and seal it up that way.
Yeah, I don't expect anyone to get too crazy in the.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, it's a little tight, and they might be doing a little Chris Farley fat guy in a little coat, but yeah. I think it'll work out. So,
yeah. Me too.
Just above this, so I'll probably have it go and end at the wall, just over top of this
this area
counter that we build here. Because otherwise, if we tried to make it the same height, it would have been too low. It would have looked a little weird, I think, having a chain rail like down here.
No, yeah, that's like a good.
Made sense.
Like hip height, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably supposed to be like 32 inches or something like that is probably like a standard or something, but I didn't. I just kind of went by the bottom and wanted to make sure that I was enough over this. So, but yeah, I think that'll work, and then I'll just have it go and terminate on this side.
Here. Yeah.
It'll wrap around and terminate here, and then we'll just have the wallpaper go over that.
Perfect.
So, yeah, I was able to salvage some backing board to put that backing board on that side.
Oh, okay.
But I don't want to use the piece that I have in there. You're gonna rip a bunch of 1x1s off it, and I just ended up tearing it to crap and making it almost unusable. So, yeah, and I'll probably start. I'll take this out too. Take this out and get figuring out the plumbing.
Right.
And that can come out, and I'll make this a little bit more stable a box so it can be removed. But and then this should
just come out?
Yeah, this piece is just wedged in, so
Oh, okay.
so I can finish it, finish it up. But yeah,
It comes out.
so that's our
That looks great.
countertop. Get it over here somewhere. Out of the way. Wait. Yeah, there's still some work on there. Get that tidied up.
Yeah, that looks good there.
But all this cleaned right off. Yep. Almost.
We've gotten some really cool stuff for the trailer this week. It's a little hard to see because it's still wrapped up, but we ordered some wallpaper that's going to go in the dining area. Maybe some other spots. Haven't totally decided yet, but it's really cute. It's got some kind of foliage on it, flowers. There's a little bunny. I think there's deer. You can see a deer butt right there. So that's really cool. Really excited about that. And we also picked up these plates, which I love. This is, this is so far down the road. Obviously, this is what will be going in the trailer when we're complete. But I just thought they were really pretty. They're from Walmart. They were pretty cheap, but I think they're going to kind of go with our vibe really well. And I'm really excited about them because it felt like the first construction thing we've purchased, kind of more of a design element. So we got a couple of those that I'm really, really excited about. I think they're so pretty. They're going to go really well with kind of our color scheme and the look we're going for. So I was really excited about those. Those are kind of some more fun things that we've gotten recently. More design elements, the exciting stuff, not the arduous construction and refinishing and renoing stuff. So super excited about those. Happy Sunday, everybody. Finally here to do another update. And man, things have changed. I'm reporting live from the final, I was going to say final resting spot, but that doesn't sound right. The final destination for our trailer / future vacation rental. it has been moved up to the spot that our future guests will get to enjoy, where it really lives up to its name, Peak Valley. There's the peaks, there's the valley. All right, we're gonna go into the trailer. I've got a huge update to do, so everyone, bear with me. It's good though, it's exciting. So before we go into the trailer and talk about the updates in there, I just wanna give a quick little overview of where the trailer is actually sitting now. When we first got here, it all kind of looked like this, just kind of like a grassy meadow, a couple weeds, a lot of grass, a lot of dirt. So when we had the excavator, this is the area that we kind of leveled off, cleaned up all of the fallen branches, all of the sod, and got it ready to place this here. It's also going to be, as you can see there, Shawn has outlined where we will be building what we're calling a 3-season room, or a covered deck, basically. So the trailer will be encased in that. So it'll be fully covered. There'll be a roof on top. It'll be protected from the elements, most importantly, but it'll also give some extra room for people to hang out, because the trailer is a pretty small space. And while it's going to be really cool, we also want to give people a couple, a few other hangout areas, or to give them the option of having more people stay here. So you'll kind of see how that turns out as we continue along. This area is also where the old barn is, and we have some really cool plans for that as well. We're thinking kind of a communal space, or a game area, or maybe like a little, for lack of a better word, a little bar area. We have some really cool plans for that. So that'll be another space for people to use and hang out. But what is quickly becoming my favorite spot is what we're calling the sunrise deck. It was a little outcropping that was here, but Shawn just built it up with extra dirt, and then built this really beautiful railing from fallen branches and wood around the property here. We've started a little bit of a garden, but we're obviously going to put table and chairs here so you can enjoy this beautiful view every day, not just in the morning, but it is pretty spectacular in the morning. And then I won't go all the way down just because it's a little bit of a trek right now, but this is going to be the fire pit area, and then that's kind of a walking path, or the start of a walking path. But yeah, so we're gonna build this whole thing out and make it super cool for people to come stay, and you really can't beat that view. Okay, we're gonna go inside and talk about the trailer. Welcome back to the trailer. It's a little chaotic in here right now, mostly because Shawn has been gluing down our floors, which is super, super exciting. So he's gotten to about here. This is the last little bit that has to be done here in the front room area, but everything else from the bedroom through the kitchen / dining area is complete and glued down. I don't think the bathroom is yet, mostly because we have to do some painting and some stuff with the walls in there, but it's such a tiny space. It's not going to take that long to do. And I think he said there's like 4 little pieces of flooring that go down in there. So that can wait. But most importantly, the rest of the trailer is complete, which is really exciting. The only thing that I guess it's not technically flooring because it's the walls, but we have to paint the rest of the walls first before we can glue on the flooring that we're bringing up the wall and doing kind of a chair rail with. So that'll have to wait until we have painted these walls here. But that's okay. Again, that's another thing that shouldn't take too long to put up once we're done. The other exciting thing here in the front room is that the mantle, I guess, is what we're going to call it. The mantle piece where the fireplace is going to go is also close to complete. The top is definitely complete. Shawn did another really beautiful wooden piece for the top there. which I know is really hard to do because it's got some funky measurements, but yeah, it looks fantastic underneath all the flooring that is sitting on top of it. And the front of the mantelpiece here is also complete. It isn't attached yet, but it is in place just so we could see how it's going to look. And it's a little hard to see on the camera here, but it is painted a really beautiful light gray color. It kind of just looks white right now, but it is a light gray. You'll also notice we have the carpeted ceiling covered, and it actually looks even better on camera. Actually, it looks good in real life. Shawn's been doing some work on it. I just kind of saw it when it was first placed on there. So he has done some painting. He's taken care of the seams. He's filled any holes he's had to fill where, because we've nailed it. I think we've nailed it onto the ceiling here. So he's covered up any kind of marks from where the nails have gone in. It looks fabulous. There's still some parts we have to figure out because they're curved and it's just kind of a weird section, but we have some ideas for that. And it's 2 small areas at the front and at the back of the trailer there. We're not going to do the middle here. We're just going to paint these vents. We've already painted the lights. We're just going to paint those, brighten them up, clean them up, but we're going to leave it as carpet, and we'll just clean the carpet, obviously, because it's got some wear and tear on it from the work we've been doing in here, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. We can figure that out for sure. But yeah, the ceiling is done and looks fantastic. The kitchen, for the most part, as far as painting goes, is complete on the lower level. We're now starting to work on the upper level here. We're going to be painting the upper cabinetry, if you can call it that, the same color that this is, which is essentially this color mixed with some white to lighten it up a little bit. So that's going to be the color of the cabinets up here and the walls as well. You can see a little swatch of it right there. So that's more or less the color. It's a better visualization of what the color actually is. So that's going to go on the walls. The next thing we're going to be looking at doing is putting up that wallpaper I showed you guys. And it's going to go in this area here. It might go in a few other areas. We haven't really decided yet. We're going to see how much we have. But it's going to go in the little dining alcove here, on the shelves here, as kind of a cool little surprise, little pop of pattern and color in this little alcove here. All right. Let's move to the back of the trailer. The bathroom looks so much better, and all we've really done is paint the tub and shower insert, put on a new countertop, and this isn't paint, this is still primer, but we've primed parts of the wall. And Shawn also painted the toilet, so now it's white as opposed to kind of that fun yellow color they seem to love. But obviously it's still a construction zone, but it looks a million times better and brighter, and we're not even done in here yet. We just ordered a new faucet and shower head for here. We're in the process of ordering a sink and faucet for here. And then we still haven't found subway tile we like, but this will be subway tiled there and there. And then we're going to do something really cool with the ceiling. We have big plans for this very tiny, tiny space we've got here. We're actually going to Calgary next week. I have to go for work, but we're going to drive out this time, and Shawn is going to come with me. So we're going to go to a bigger city center where, there's Home Depot and Canadian Tire and a bunch more hardware stores with a lot more inventory than what we have out here. And we're hoping to pick up stuff for the ceiling, find a subway tile we like, and bring that all back with us so we can, I mean, the bathroom will be pretty much complete very soon. There's not really a whole bunch we have to do. I was still really worried about this room just because of how small it is, and I want to make it look really nice, even though it is, a closet essentially. So, but I think it's going to turn out really, really cool. And I think it's going to come together a lot faster than I was expecting. Okay, so once we leave the bathroom, we have the bedroom, which is kind of a bit of a storage area right now. But the coolest part of the bedroom is this little alcove that Shawn has created that I just absolutely love. That chair is kind of in the way, but there's a little table there and then this little area here. So we're going to kind of use this as like a, I mean, not exclusively, but like a dressing table kind of area. So we'll put a mirror here. We'll find something to hang here so you can hang a jacket or clothes or whatever. And then we're going to paint it, put in a cool light. It's just going to be such a neat little area. And I don't know if you guys remember from when we first got the trailer, but this was, I don't even remember what it was anymore. It might have just been an empty area that was encased in, like, I think there was a wall here. I'd honestly have to go back and look. It's happened that fast. So many changes have happened. I don't even remember the changes. But he's made such great use of this space, and I think it's going to look so cool when we're done. He's also built this wall here because I don't know if I really talked about this, but this obviously won't be open. We're putting in a, like a, I'm not going to remember what it's called, but it's like one of those accordion doors. So we can close off this area, but it's going to be kind of on like a angle almost. So it's going to be interesting to put in, but this area will be closed off. So it'll be separate from the front portion of the trailer and the bedroom. And then obviously we are putting in a door on the bathroom. We're not leaving that open. That's, it's not that kind of vacation rental. So a door of some sort, I think some sort of sliding door is going to go up there so we can close the bathroom as well. But that's the biggest change to the bedroom so far. We have the start, or Shawn has the start of the bed here, but we obviously can't do a whole bunch. We have some painting to do. We have to find fabric for the headboard wall we're going to put in, I guess, for lack of a better term. So we're hoping to maybe find that in Calgary as well, because he's going to build the bed to cover all of this electrical. It's electrical and plumbing stuff, basically, that just needs to be covered up. So we're working on that. The floor is glued down in here, though. You can't really tell because there's stuff on it, but he started back to front. So this is all beautifully glued down. And then we're just going to cover that up with a bed. Going to put up a cool headboard along this wall and this wall. And then we have this very cool little area here that we will be decking out. And I'm very excited about it. Well, that's all for the last couple weeks, folks. I feel like I went through it really fast, even though there's been a lot of big and very exciting changes here, especially in the trailer. It was also very exciting to move the trailer to where it will be enjoyed by future guests, we're hoping. Over in this area here, we've done some cool landscaping stuff as well that I just absolutely love, including the addition of what is quickly becoming my favorite area, which is this over here, and this little garden that is popping up magically every time I come up here. The garden fairy has been doing their job. But that is it for the trailer update for, what are we, weeks 9 to 13, 9 to 12, I think. I can't even believe it's been that long. But we're making pretty good progress, and I'm so, so excited about it. So we hope you'll stay tuned. We'll hope you'll like, subscribe, and watch. And I will see you guys again very, very soon.